The NBA has just been turned completely upside down by a historic announcement. LeBron James is officially leaving the Los Angeles Lakers. This unbelievable decision opens up a scenario that nobody thought was possible. The entire basketball world is already experiencing one of the most chaotic periods in recent memory. We have already witnessed massive blockbuster trades involving superstars like Giannis Antetokounmpo. The trading of Giannis to Miami completely altered the power balance of the Eastern Conference. The Knicks are currently sitting at the very top as the newly crowned champions. Boston needs an immediate answer. Major stars like LaMelo Ball and Ja Morant have also been shipped to new destinations. The league hierarchy is shifting rapidly before our eyes. But nothing compares to the shockwave that landed on Tuesday morning. Shams Charania of ESPN broke the news shortly after noon on the East Coast. LeBron James explicitly informed the Los Angeles Lakers that they can move on without him. He has officially decided to play elsewhere next season. This announcement sent immediate shockwaves through every front office in the league. The legendary forward is entering unrestricted free agency, completely unattached to any team. The race to sign him is officially on. At 41 years old, he is obviously well past his absolute physical prime. However, he remains an incredibly impactful player on the court. His basketball IQ and leadership are still highly valuable to any franchise. The front office in Boston felt the sting of losing out on the Greek superstar earlier this summer. That failure left a lingering cloud over the organization. Roster morale and fan expectations are in a delicate place right now. That is why a bold move is necessary to change the narrative. Brad Stevens has never been afraid to take calculated risks. Shifting the focus toward free agency could be his ultimate redemption arc. The sudden nature of this decision leaves the entire basketball landscape guessing. Everyone wants to know what the icon wants for the final chapters of his career. His ultimate goals will dictate his next destination. Rumors are already flying about potential landing spots across the country. We are hearing reports of heavy interest from the Golden State Warriors. People are also whispering about a sentimental return to Cleveland. The financial reality of the league complicates things for most interested suitors. Only 3 teams in the entire NBA currently possess significant salary cap space. Those teams are the Bulls, the Nets, and the Lakers. It is highly unlikely that he chooses to sign a contract with a rebuilding roster like Chicago or Brooklyn. And he has already made it clear that his time with the Lakers has officially come to an end. That means his options are limited if he wants to maximize his earnings. If he wants to stay in California or return to familiar territory, the paths are narrow, but a completely different strategy changes everything. If he is willing to sign for the league minimum contract, the entire map opens up. He could theoretically choose any team in the league that gives him the absolute best chance to win another championship ring. But what if he wants a perfect middle ground? What if he wants to play for a legitimate title contender while still making a decent amount of money? What if he wants to stay in a massive media market to enhance his legacy? If those are his true desires, the Boston Celtics become an exceptionally intriguing choice. The thought of this move sounds completely insane at first. It goes against decades of basketball history and fierce rivalry. A massive portion of the fan base in Boston will want absolutely nothing to do with him. That reaction is completely understandable. He has spent over 20 years serving as the ultimate villain against the Celtics. He has battled the green and white in legendary playoff series for generations. He has single-handedly broken the hearts of Boston fans multiple times. Rooting against him has become a permanent tradition in New England. It is difficult to cast aside those deep emotional feelings. Many supporters will refuse to ever accept him in a Celtics uniform. But if we can put the emotions away for a moment, the basketball logic is undeniable. Looking strictly at the tactical fit, this marriage could save the franchise. Boston has endured a fairly disastrous start to their current offseason. They missed out on major targets and face internal roster tension. The front office is searching for a major move to stabilize their championship window. They happen to possess the full mid-level exception to use in free agency. That tool allows them to offer roughly $15 million. That salary figure is as much money as any true title contender can realistically offer him right now. Boston can compete financially with any elite team in the league that does not possess raw cap space. Please take a quick moment to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy these deep basketball breakdowns. Your support allows us to keep analyzing the wildest scenarios in the league. The basketball fit inside the system run by Joe Mazzulla is absolutely fascinating. He would not be required to carry a massive scoring burden every single night. He could slide into a perfect complementary role. He could easily take a backseat to established stars like Jayson, Tatum, and Jaylen Brown. He would play off the gravity that those young stars create on the perimeter. His presence would make them even more dangerous. His elite playmaking and passing ability would unlock easy baskets for everyone. Boston has often struggled with late-game execution and stagnant offense. He provides the ultimate solution to those exact issues. He can still apply immense pressure to the rim when he attacks downhill. This collapses opposing defenses and creates wide-open looks for perimeter shooters. His vision allows him to find the open man instantly. Consider a hypothetical playoff scenario against the rival Knicks. Imagine a tight fourth quarter in a roaring arena. Having a veteran floor general to calm the offense down alters the entire dynamic. Brown would no longer have to force difficult shots against double teams. They could simply cut to the basket and trust that the ball will find them in perfect position. The game becomes easy. Presence also removes the immense media pressure from the young stars. He has operated under the brightest spotlights for over 2 decades. He absorbs the scrutiny and allows his teammates to play free. There are legitimate questions about his current defensive consistency. He cannot guard elite perimeter players for 48 minutes anymore. But the defensive infrastructure in Boston would protect him completely. He would be surrounded by elite perimeter defenders and rim protectors. The team system would allow him to conserve energy and act as a highly effective helper. He would easily project as a positive defender. We all know that he can still crank up his intensity when the playoffs arrive. He is fully capable of taking on a massive offensive role during crucial postseason games. That luxury is incredibly enticing. The visual of the team deploying 3 massive wings is terrifying for opponents. Having Tatum and Brown alongside him creates a historic lineup. All 3 players can score, pass, and rebound at an elite level. This versatility would allow the coaching staff to run endless variations of small ball lineups. Could switch everything on defense and manipulate mismatches on the offensive end with ease. The legacy implications for the legendary forward are truly mind-boggling. Joining Boston gives him the chance to play for yet another iconic franchise. It offers an opportunity that no player has ever achieved. He could pursue a 5th championship ring with a 4th different franchise. Winning a title for both the Lakers and the Celtics would cement his status forever. It would bridge the greatest divide in sports. He would become the ultimate champion for the 2 most successful organizations in basketball history. His legacy would transcend the traditional boundaries of the historic rivalry. It is a cinematic concept. Of course, this scenario remains a major long shot at the current moment. It is a basketball pipe dream that faces countless logical and emotional hurdles. It might never even become an active discussion, but the timing of this massive announcement changes the entire landscape. It dropped mere hours before the official start of free agency. That timing suggests that everything is currently on the table. Front offices across the league are frantically rewriting their summer plans. The possibility of landing the greatest scorer in history has altered every calculation. Brad Stevens is certainly paying attention. Celtics have the assets and the motivation to make a compelling pitch. They can offer a winning culture and a clear path to the finals. The ball is completely in the court of the veteran superstar. Imagine the theater of seeing him walk onto the court at the TD Garden wearing green. The basketball world would completely fracture from the sheer shock of the moment. It would be an unforgettable era. We will see how the first few hours of free agency unfold across the league. The decisions made this week will shape the next decade of professional basketball. The ultimate offseason drama has arrived. What do you think about this unbelievable scenario? Do you think the front office should actually pursue this legendary superstar? Let us know your thoughts on this potential move in the comments below.